Vote in our poll below on whether we should stop calling Harry and Meghan the Duke and Duchess of Sussex. And let us know more about what you think in the comments section. Our poll comes after Harry's latest attack on the royal family in a podcast interview last week. The Duke lashed out at his father Prince Charles' parenting skills, along with the Queen and the late Prince Philip's. Palace aides now reportedly want the Sussexes, who are living in America after quitting royal duties last year, to relinquish their titles. One told the Mail on Sunday, "People are appalled that he could do this to the Queen when the Duke of Edinburgh is barely in his grave. To drag his grandfather into this is so shocking and disrespectful." The Duke of Sussex has now spent a significant amount of time emphasizing that he's no different to anyone else and attacking the institution which he says has caused him so much pain. There is a growing feeling that if you dislike the institution that much, you shouldn't have the titles. Another source added, they should put the titles into abeyance, so they still exist but are not used like they agreed to do with their HRHs. They should just become Harry and Meghan. And if they refuse to do that, they have to explain why not. Harry's latest attack comes just 2 months after the Sussexes' controversial Oprah Winfrey interview. And it comes in the wake of Meghan, which saw the royals once again plunged into the center of a crisis. Speaking on Dax Shepard's Armchair Expert podcast, Harry said he wants to break the cycle of the pain and suffering of his upbringing with his own children. The Duke said, "There is no blame. I don't think we should be pointing the finger or blaming anybody, but certainly when it comes to parenting, if I've experienced some form of pain or suffering because of the pain or suffering that perhaps my father or my parents had suffered, I'm going to make sure I break that cycle so that I don't pass it on, basically. It's a lot of genetic pain and suffering that gets passed on anyway, so we as parents should be doing the most we can to try and say, you know what, that happened to me, I'm going to make sure that doesn't happen to you." He added, "It's hard to do but for me, it comes down to awareness. I never saw it, I never knew about it, and then suddenly I started to piece it together and go okay, so this is where he went to school, this is what happened, I know this about his life, I also know that is connected to his parents, so that means he's treated me the way he was treated, so how can I change that for my own kids? And here I am, I moved my whole family to the US, that wasn't the plan, but sometimes you've got make decisions and put your family first and put your mental health first." Harry also compared life as a royal to a mixture between The Truman Show and being in a zoo. Meghan and Harry quit as working royals in March 2020 and are now launching new careers in California. As part of Meghan, they agreed to stop using their HRH styles but are still known as the Duke and Duchess of Sussex.